ZABoxingNation, where boxing lives, breathes, and breaks down. It's October 13th, 2025, and we've got heavyweight dose of boxing news. Tonight, we'll dissect Jaron Ennis's statement KO over Schmeling, the wild Jake Paul versus Gervonta Davis exhibition with AI judging. Then we have Sebastian the Towering Inferno Fundora versus Keith Thurman fight postponement. Plus a full slate of fights that you need to be prepared for. And then for your favorite segment, on this day in boxing history. Let's break this all down. Let's start with the big one. Jaron Ennis made his 154-pound debut, and he didn't just win. He destroyed Schmeling in 1 minute and 58 seconds into the first round, forcing 3 knockdowns before the referee stepped in and stopped the fight. That puts his record at 35 wins, 0 losses, with 31 big wins coming by way of knockout. And it sends a loud message to the division. Jaron Ennis is not here to take part. He's here to dominate. What makes this performance even more impressive is how clean and poised he looked. He probed his jab early, looked for angles, and once he sensed vulnerability, he unleashed the power combinations that closed the night. A beautifully timed uppercut, amongst other punches, was the turning point. Now, with that statement, there's buzz about a potential showdown between Jaron Ennis and Vergil Ortiz Jr. And sources say terms are already being discussed for early 2026, contingent upon Vergil Ortiz's upcoming fight with Erickson Lubin, should he be successful. Jaron Ennis's rise into the 154 pounds is now backed by legitimacy. If he keeps dismantling opponents like this, he becomes impossible to ignore, and the top names in the division have to take notice. Again, this guy is called out Bakram Mortazliev, Xander Zayas, Vergil Ortiz Jr. I'm pretty sure he wouldn't mind a smoke with Sebastian the Towering Inferno Fundora. I believe that he still has a lot of skills that could neutralize Sebastian Fundora's advantages in the fight, like his reach and his height. I believe that Jaron Ennis can be that one to stop, the second guy to stop Sebastian the Towering Inferno Fundora. Let me know what you guys think about all of this in the comments below. Jaron Ennis beats Schmeling in Philadelphia for his first fight at 154 pounds. Tremendous job, champ. Switching gears to one of the most talked about spectacles. Jake Paul versus Gervonta Davis in an exhibition match November 14th at Chisora Center in Miami. But here's the kicker. One of the judges will be AI powered. It will literally be artificial intelligence is going to be a part of the judging panel. This is being billed as the first trial for an AI-assisted judging in boxing. And to be crystal clear, this won't count on either fighter's professional record. It's treated as an exhibition under professional rules. More spectacle than ranking event. Now, make no mistake, Gervonta Davis is a world-class talent in his respected division. Against someone like him, Jake Paul will be tested as well. But Jake Paul brings the size advantage, the reach advantage. He has unpredictability on his side and a huge fan draw. For boxing fans, this is a collision of the sport and entertainment. We know that Jake Paul is YouTube sensation turned boxer, but he hasn't really fought any real notable fighters. Gervonta Davis will be the first one, but Gervonta Davis, the highest weight that he's ever been in the ring at is 140 pounds. This fight is sanctioned for 195 pounds. Gervonta Davis, I'm curious to see what he's going to come into the ring weighing. Will the AI judge bring transparency or controversy? That remains to be seen. But it adds another layer of intrigue and potential talking points to what's already wild in this matchup. Let me know what you guys think about this exhibition in the comments below. Gervonta Davis versus Jake Paul at Chisora Center in Miami. Now, a major update on a fight that you and I have been watching closely. Sebastian the Towering Inferno Fundora versus Keith One Time Thurman. Originally scheduled for October 25th, has been postponed to what Keith One Time Thurman says could be January. Due to a hand injury suffered by Sebastian Fundora in training, promoter Samson Lukowicz has confirmed that the event will be rescheduled for January 2026 as well. All the tickets are being refunded. This postponement ripples across the card. Co-main events, undercards, the whole show is off. What's entertaining is how Keith One Time Thurman is reacting. Thurman has publicly questioned the severity and timing of the injury, urging transparency. He states he's ready to take an interim fight if Sebastian the Towering Inferno Fundora can't return by late January. Keith One Time Thurman also sent a message to Sebastian Fundora after the postponement. Don't back out of a great fight. Let's make history happen. This fight is delayed but not dead. The division's eyes are on Sebastian the Towering Inferno's Fundora's recovery, Keith One Time Thurman's patience, and how this reshuffle affects momentum in the 154-pound division. In addition, Sebastian the Towering Inferno Fundora reasserted his loyalty to the WBC, criticizing certain sanctioning bodies, notably the WBO, for being opaque or unfair in the matchmaking. He's committed to staying at 154 pounds, not rushing up in weight, and making his mark in this stacked division. So while fans might be disappointed, the postponement could also reset expectations and timelines for the bigger picture in 2026. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below. And now for your favorite segment on this day in boxing history. Let's break this all down. October 13th, 1938, Joe Louis knocked out Max Schmeling in the first round. That fight was symbolic, deeply political, and remains one of boxing's most emotionally charged events. Max Schmeling claimed he was hit by a kidney punch, adding controversy to what was already a stunning display of power. October 13th, 1939, Henry Armstrong defended his world welterweight title by knocking out Howard Scott in the second round. Henry Armstrong was one of the most active, relentless fighters ever. He held 3 world titles simultaneously in an era of fewer divisions. His knockouts were never just power, but pace and volume. These moments remind us the past still breathes in every punch thrown today. But that wraps up my segments for today. These next few months are crucial. Jaron Boots Ennis is staking claim of 154 pounds. Sebastian the Towering Inferno Fundora's recovery could decide whether Keith One Time Thurman comes back stronger or if he fades. The exhibition spectacle between Jake and Tank may change how we view scoring with the AI judging. The rest of the division is jockeying for position. If you've enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you never miss out on an update. But this is ZABoxingNation, where champions get analyzed and legends are made. And if you're new here, keep your hands up, and I'll catch you in the next one.